President Donald Trump took a shot at Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene during a press conference yesterday.
Earlier in the day, Greene had lamented the fact that former Al-Qaeda leader turned Syrian President Ahmed al-Sharaa was meeting with Trump. She wrote in part, quote, "I would really like to see non-stop meetings at the White House on domestic policy, not foreign policy, and foreign countries' leaders. Start by hauling in the health insurance companies' executives, and let's start formulating our Republican plan to save America from Obamacare and ACA tax credits that have skyrocketed the cost of health insurance." CNN's Caitlin Collins asked Trump about this and added that Greene has also spoken out about rising prices. Here is the president's response.
I don't know what happened to Marjorie. She's a nice woman, but I don't know what happened. She's lost her way, I think. But I have to view the presidency as a worldwide situation, not locally. I mean, we could have a world that's on fire where wars come to our shores very easily if you had a bad president. When somebody like Marjorie Taylor Greene, who's now catering to the other side, I don't know what, I guess she's, got some kind of an act going, but I'm surprised at her. But when somebody like Marjorie goes over and starts making statements like that, it shows she doesn't know.
Collins said on X that Greene responded to Trump in a statement to CNN saying, quote, "I haven't lost my way. I'm 100% America first and only." Well, I've defended and agreed with a lot of what Marjorie Taylor Greene has had to say lately. On this one, I would back Trump. I mean, the administration could do multiple things at once, right. And it is important for the president to engage with world leaders. And this world leader, al-Sharaa, I know there are actually some people who are not in the Marjorie Greene camp, like Laura Loomer, for instance, who's furious that Trump would meet with this former Al-Qaeda person. I'm for engagement. He's the president of Syria now, and he wants Western engagement. He wants to play nice with the U.S. He wants to get along with us. That's a good thing. That's what we always want in the Middle East when a new regime comes in. We want them to seek to be our friends. I'm for giving him a chance. He seems very sincerely. He's sick of fighting. Let's try to move forward. That's great. I'm not saying it's all going to be perfect and we should remain vigilant, but he is the president now, and he wants Western engagement, and that's a good thing. He got asked about, he's done the media tour, and he got asked about, 9/11. He was like, well, I was like a teenager then. He joined Al-Qaeda after, when his country was invaded, and he's very, I think what he said is impressive. It just laser focused on, it's terrible, everyone who got killed on both sides, and let's have peace. That's all Trump's interested in, so I'm good with that. That's fine by me.
Yeah, look, it's been a wild journey for Mr. al-Sharaa. There's no question about that. But on the other hand, how many people could we point to through history who have made that journey from so-called terrorist to so-called statesman or leader? Like, that is quite a frequently trodden path, for good or for bad. Now,
as Tywin Lannister says in Game of Thrones, when your enemies lay down their swords and submit, you treat them well, or else no one will ever submit.
Well, that seems...
And they'll fight to the death. That was the stupidest thing we ever did with Gaddafi. Right. Gaddafi chose more pro-Western engagement, moved in our direction, and we allowed him to be toppled anyway.
Right, and gave up his nuclear ambitions, and then there was open season.
Yeah.
In relation to Trump and Marjorie Taylor Greene, firstly, I agree with you. I mean, a president doesn't have to spend 100% of his time on domestic policy, nor is it a forsaking of the importance of domestic policy to meet a foreign leader. I do find Greene's evolution very interesting. Like, she's now this person who talks about affordability quite a lot. Exactly what she wants on healthcare isn't completely clear to me, but she certainly is objecting to the high cost of health insurance, which I think is fine.
She wants what everyone wants, it to be magically fixed and better.
Yes. Well, there we go. Problem solved.
Yeah.
But I do think that it's interesting that she and Trump seem increasingly at odds. I mean, for a while they were sort of keeping it together, and like we read out, she continues to insist that she's still America first and that she's still supportive of him, but he doesn't seem very supportive of her.
Right. So, I mean, there are a number of ways I could critique the Trump administration for not being America first enough in terms of domestic policy, but as I've said a couple of times, I'm relatively satisfied with the foreign policy. Certainly, I question the Iran strikes at the time, although no greater escalation with Iran has come of it. So maybe you can say it was a success. I think we've done our best in Israel, Gaza. It's still not at all as good as we want it to be. And he's doing his best. He's engaging with Europe to try to confront the very difficult Russia problem. So I'm not, if I'm critiquing the America First stuff, it's not really foreign policy where I'm saying him meeting with a formerly hostile type ideological regime and working toward peace is exactly what I want of this president, and what he is shown he is different about him compared to past Republican and even Democratic leadership.
Much I could say about the Gaza question, but we'll leave that to another time.
That does it for us on Rising Live. Look out for more YouTube exclusive content coming your way later today, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe to The Hill's YouTube channel so that you never miss any content. And for those of you who like to listen while on the go, we're now available anywhere you listen to podcasts, and we'll be back here tomorrow. See you then.